Hello YouTube, welcome to this edition of Race Car Fabrication and Restoration. I'm Ronnie Humphrey, thanks for joining me today. We're gonna get this car one step closer to paint. We've got a couple little items to knock out, so let's see what we can get done. First thing we're going to tackle is we need to get this gap opened up just a little bit right here, and we're pretty good everywhere else. So we're just going to do a little bit of block sanding right here. Then we've got to dress this corner here up as well. Then I'm going to also tackle this grill. We need to cut the grill down to where it'll go in, and we also need to get this gap back here on the back trunk, on the back deck lid. Need to open this up just a little bit. I may use a porter power to try to push this out. I don't want to mess up this body filler, but we're going to try to get this gap just a little bit better on both sides. So that's where we're going to start at. We need to bend this lip down here just a little bit as well, curl that in. But let's start on this front hood up here first. We'll start right there. I'm just going to mark the areas where I want to pull back just a little bit, and just a hair right there. Well, it's going to be a little tough to get on these hood supports, but I think we can get in there. I'm going to try to square one of these off. I think that's already a lot better. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, that's already a whole lot better than it was. I had rolled this hood down just a little bit, but now that we've got the fender body filler built up to where I want it, I'm actually going to roll this hood out just a little bit more. All right, I'm gonna swap to my regular bills now for a little bit smaller area. Okay, see what that looks like. Yeah, it looks a lot better now. I think we can live with that. So I'll show you here in just a second. All right, I'm very pleased with this. Now that I rolled that hood back up just a little bit, we flush here now, and we've got this corner looking good. This corner staying down now by itself, and our gap is good all the way up. So the next step, we still got to get these Zeus buttons in, but I think we're going to move back here to the back. See if we can do a little damage on this trim right here with the spacing on the deck lid. See if we can get this next. All right, before I go to the back on the trunk, I decided I'd go ahead and work this side over here. I didn't bore you with all the details on that. But we got this side looking pretty good. I'm gonna hit this corner right here and drop this, I need the hood drop down just a hair more. And we're going to do it, I can see where they had grounded originally whenever the car was built at Laughlin. I think it wasn't going to take much. Yeah, there we go. That's flush now. I'm going to spread a little Bondo filler right here in one little spot. And then this side here is going to be done. So I tell you, we're making pretty good progress here. So had one little dent there. I think that'll take care of that. while we're waiting on the Bondo body filler to dry up in the front, I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can do something on here in the back. Yeah, that's a lot better already. I didn't want to have to do it this way, but there's no way I could get this quarter panel pushed over enough to get the gap here. So what we're doing, I'm actually going to take a little bit of metal off of the edge of the trunk here. And so what that's doing, that's getting this support strip loose from factory. So we'll just re-weld it back up and grind it back down. There was no other way to do it. I hate to do it this way, but there's no way. We just actually got to narrow the trunk up a little bit. So we got it pretty close now. I'll take a little bit off, a little bit more off here, and we'll do a test fit and see. All right, we're just going to take the support piece off. All right, this is so much better now. We just had to take off some metal off of the trunk. It was just, there's no way I could gamble. I could try to push this quarter panel off, out a little bit. There's no way I was gonna gamble busting all this body filler up. So you can see now we got just a really nice gap. This is a piece we cut out, which is, it was in here from there to there. We'll just spot weld on each side where it was. And again, this metal here is strong enough. It'll be fine. Looks like we need to take just a little bit more out right here. And this will have this side done. All right, I think I've got this, we're in pretty good shape. I'm gonna set this down, let you look at it, see if you approve. Hopefully you do. But man, this is so nice. And I'm tickled to death. I'm gonna put a little Bondo right here, body filler. Lord have mercy, I can't get this. We're gonna mix up a little bit, put some right here real quick. Skim this real lightly. I think that'll work. All right, while we're waiting on the body filler to dry up, I decided we're gonna do something fun. Y'all know what this is? I went and dug up the spoilers and I said, you know what? Let's see what this thing looks like, because I need to go ahead and check everything before we finish up his trunk all the way. But I've never had the spoilers on it. The spoiler, I guess I'd say it's only one. But I got them cleaned up here a second ago. And because I've been tweaking on this trunk a pretty good bit. I'll make sure that this stuff all still lines up. Oh man, that is so wicked. Let me get the camera down so you can look at it. How about that? That is so cool. I've got a question for you. We ran this thing silver back in the day, and I think we're going to polish it and make it polished aluminum again, or do you think it ought to be painted? Send me a comment. Let me know if you think it ought to be left aluminum polished, or should we make it red? Man, what a great day. Got this hood fixed up. Got this gap perfect now. Got this corner trimmed now where it's going to fit flat. I rolled that hood edge like we want to do. Got this little dent taken care of up here. And got some sanding done. So move back to the back. Got that good looking spoiler on. Got this gap here. It's just perfect. I don't know if you remember, that was just a lot worse. We got that fixed now. This side over here will be good enough the way it is. And got the spoiler on. I didn't get a chance to play with the grill, but I know what I've got to do. Just so you'll know, we're going to do this on the next episode probably. But the grill is going to fit. This is actually, back in the day, we ran the factory grills. And to make this work, we're going to take about almost a full inch off of here. Almost up to where they have it safety wired. So we're going to probably take a full inch. I'm sorry, probably a half inch. We're going to do a little bit at a time, but this is the only one I've got. And it'll lay right in there, hopefully. So at least that's going to be the game plan. So we'll try to play with that on the next episode. Because before we take it to paint, I want to have where the grill can be mounted. And I may go ahead and put a couple of brake ducts in here as well. Before we got a couple weeks before we need to do that. But there you go. Great day. Man, what a great day. I can't believe what all I got done in just a few hours. And doesn't that spoiler look freaking awesome? That's cool. Let me know. Do you think it needs to be left polished aluminum like it was back in the day? Or do you think we're painted same color as the car? Or we could do black? Let me know. On the next episode, we'll pick up here. I still got to put the Zeus fasteners in up here on the cowl panels. And then we're going to start playing with the grill, getting it mounted in the nose. And try to get this thing ready for paint. Appreciate you watching as always. Have a fantastic rest of your day. We'll see you next time on Race Car Fabrication and Restoration. God bless you. Take care.